Hold on, here I come. Hi. What's up, guys? So that oil show, the premiere starts in 60 seconds, according to their premiere site. So just gonna sit and chat till they start. Ooh, so excited. Hi, guys. I'm kind of in the middle of like compressing, depressing. Nope, I don't know. An anxiety attack. My heart's just like randomly like I don't know what the hell's going on. You know, you guys just make me so nervous. No, seriously though, like I'm just like I can't catch my breath and my heart's like what's going on? Ugh. Anyway. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my hair was supposed to be red. I wanted it to be red. Sorry, Sparrow's like yelling downstairs. Hey, Sparrow. Yeah, everyone else can hear you too. Just like keep it down a little bit, huh? Okay, thank you. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, my hair. As I'm like, these stupid baby hairs. These hairs are the reason I shaved my head the first time I shaved my head. And I already shaved the back of my head again. Because I hate baby hairs, they're so stupid. Anyway, it was supposed to be red. It looks red on camera, but in person it's like a dark pink. It's just not right. It's just not right. Ooh, 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 ooh. Here we go, bitches. Okay, I'll mute this. Hang on. What the hell? A 5-minute countdown? Who do they think they are? You know what would help? Oils? I mean, I do have lavender oil downstairs, but that shit doesn't help with not hormone imbalances. What's it called? Chemical imbalances in my body. Here, I'll put my camera back up. I thought these little chat boxes weren't gonna be transparent, but maybe they'll help people see the chat when the full screen is going on. I just lit an angel food cake candle. Why? I mean, never have to explain to me why you're having cake, but you know, time to learn all about which oils. Yeah, so today the topic of conversation is skin. Yeah. Oh my god, why do they have a 5-minute countdown? This is so dumb. I'm sorry. I guess we have to sit here and chat for, well, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Like, what the hell? I didn't even know YouTube did that. It's always been like a 1 to 2 minute. Beats me. Hey, Blaze Goddess. What's going on? Hey, did you send me your address to send you a postcard? Because unless I missed... Oh, Pippi's all like trying to climb up here. Okay. If you did, I didn't get it for whatever reason. But, yeah, send it to me so I can send you a postcard. Oh, hi, Eve. You're really pretty, too. I didn't do my eyebrows for you guys, so I hope you don't mind. Pippi, would you like to say hello? I needed the smell of the candle or the angel food cake. I mean, both, I guess, are fine. I get seasonal depression. I go into work when it's dark and come out when it's dark. I never realized it affected me till now. Dude, I can't even imagine. Oh, we're down to 3 minutes on the countdown. Oh, man, the chat's still doing that dumb thing. What in the heck? I thought I fixed it. Nope, not sure what's going on. Hi, Hunter. Happy to see you. Pee-Pee said it's the Pee-Pee show. My cat's name is Pippi, not Pee-Pee. You can call her Pee-Pee, though. That's fine. I totally didn't, I mean... Oh, yeah, send me on Discord. I'll definitely get it on Discord. Because right now I have my Instagram DMs turned off because people be crazy. Well, not my whole DMs, just like my requests and stuff. People are going wild. So I'm like, I need to stay off of Instagram. So I just like turned everything off so I wouldn't be tempted to check it. Hi, Tanya. Hi, everyone. Laurelyn Martin's here, guys. Hey, what's going on? Happy to see you guys. If you just showed up and you're like, why has she been live for 7 minutes and we're still not watching anything? Because people are still kind of pouring in here. That oil show decided that their premiere was going to take the countdown was going to be 5 minutes. Like, look at this. Oh, no, not that. This. We're still waiting. Like, what is happening? Holy shit. Because they just think they're hot shit. Hot clove oil butthole shit. PB Halpert. Not coming for Susan Yara. Wait, who's Susan Yara? I know that name. I don't know. You want to see the craziness I get in DMs? Mm-mm. Trust me, you don't. People are like mad. Yeah, you didn't miss it. It just started. Yeah, it's a little later today because Era's Girls has already been uploaded and stuff. Actually, you know what? Since we have time to chit chat, you guys let me know. I think I have to change the day of the week that we stream. Which, I mean, well, because Tuesdays was easier for me because, like, my husband was working from home. But he got a promotion, woo! Which means he's not working from home on Tuesdays anymore. So, basically, any day. Y'all just... I'll probably post a poll. And then you guys can tell me what day works best for you. And I'll just figure it out that way. I liked the Tuesday night thing, though. I always looked forward to it. But we got 40 seconds. Let's get to here. Moneyball. I've been trying HHC. Wait, what does that say? I can't read. HHC indicas and hybrids with good luck. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I take an edible before bed every night because of anxiety. Well, because I've been like switching up all my medications and stuff for the past few months because of the whole ADHD thing, and it's just things are just like not working in my body. Hey, 10 minutes. So yeah. I don't know. I think they're just like THC. They just knock me out and make me go to sleep. Anyway, what's up? Let's watch that oil show. It's that time, y'all. I always forget the our favorite.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to that oil show, and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
We made it to the end of the year. We made it to the end of the year. Wow. Okay, so it's the holidays. There's so much going on.
I turned it up a little bit.
And today we're going to be talking about the skin. And our skin is such an important organ. It's our largest organ that we have, and you know, we talked about in a previous episode about gut health, and we want to revisit that a little bit because our skin is the window to our gut, and so having healthy skin is first starts from the inside.
Listen. Oh, okay. I think did she say that backwards? Griffin is talking downstairs. He doesn't know very many words, but he says them loudly. So I'm already. It's fine. We're like 30 seconds in. I need to rewind it and hear what she said because I feel like she said it backwards. Like the skin is the window to the gut, like suggesting that the skin is the like foundational to gut health. I think she must have said that backwards, right?
Episode about gut health, and we want to revisit that a little bit because our skin is the window to our gut, and
wouldn't that mean like the opposite of what I think she means? I think she means you eat things and it makes your skin better. Like that would make sense, but the way she said it sounds backwards, unless I'm just tripping. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I would put pine oil on my fake Christmas tree to make it smell like a real one. Shit, I mean, that's a great idea. Literally, essential oils for aromatherapy, for good smelly things. As long as you don't have pets that are gonna be affected by it, then great. That's wonderful. Just don't eat that shit. Don't eat the pine oil, okay? Skin doesn't work like that. Yeah, no. I'm just wondering, skin is the window to your gut if the skin is transparent. Or your skin reflects what your insides are like, maybe. I don't think that's backed by any scientific evidence at all, though. I mean, maybe in some instances, but not like across the board. Okay, sorry, I'll press play. I heard that and I'm like, that sounds really backwards. Like, because they tell you to like, you can consume what, like omega-3s, or is it omega-6? Or maybe it's both that are good for your skin. And then like biotin and stuff, you know? Like, you eat those things and they make your skin better. I feel like that's what she was getting at, but, like, that's not what came out of her mouth.
So having healthy skin is first starts from the inside. And so healthy skin inside and out. And
There's
so
no
I
skin
brought
inside
out
your
here
body.
a
Ew.
lot of different supplements that we have from Young Living that supports our healthy skin from the inside out. And, you know, of course, Ningxia Red is always at the top. Always important for every cell, every organ. But also we have
you can't claim that.
some of the beauty challenges that people have been doing lately. For quite a while, we've seen people do the CBD Beauty Boost Challenge. Do y'all love that? Has anybody done this one? Yes. And so, somebody want to share? What do you do? What's the CBD Booty Boost?
Booty Boost.
Booty Boost.
I didn't know that was a Young Living thing.
That's another one.
It's a beauty boost.
The Booty Boost is a different show.
Come back next month for exercise.
Right? Okay. So anybody want to share what you do with your Booty
That
Boost
is a Young
challenge?
Living thing? Whoa.
I mean, I don't remember.
Well, let me just say, I
Wow.
didn't necessarily do the challenge, but this is, everybody has to have it.
Okay, I'll see if I can pull something up, like an example of what they're talking about. Because I've seen these, I just like didn't realize this was a Young Living product. But it's literally like a beauty, like a skin serum or whatever. So people, it's like bright blue or like dark blue or whatever. And they'll put it on their face and then they'll go, put it on their tongue and eat it too. Like what the hell? No, not where they shoot oils up their butthole. There's no viral challenge of that. Well, not in public anyway. I'll see if I can find what I'm talking about and show you guys if you haven't seen it. It's like weird. It's weird.
Everybody who likes their skin. And I don't just put
Yes,
it, I
lick
know,
the stream,
I
please,
know
thank you.
It's in a little dropper. But let me say, I don't just put it on my face, I put it on my décolleté.
That's what you're supposed
And
to
then
do
I
with
also put it on those places like
serum.
my hands, y'all. I'm getting older, and I feel like my hands show my age, or eventually will show my age. So I put that on my hands after, like I put it on my face. I put it on, all here, and then I put it here. And I like absolutely love how my skin feels. So I do it at night. I don't waste it for the daytime because I'm about to put makeup on it. My face, but I put it at night, and then in the morning my skin feels like so plump and hydrated. I don't know if you've had this, guys, beauty bloggers, those that put on makeup, where you have like cakey and it just looks like really yucky on your skin, your makeup. This will help it tremendously. Now, not before you put your makeup on, but the
I
night
can't find
before, you're gonna
the
wake
challenge
up with fresh,
videos.
plump, hydrated skin.
But
It
I
is
promise
amazing. I
it's
love
the
this
real
thing.
thing.
It's so
love
amazing.
it.
I love it.
I just don't know how to
Had
find them.
Extremely dry skin, dry hair, just dry. And I use it on my skin and I love it before bedtime because I wake up feeling like brand new skin in the morning. But I also do it a little bit and put it on the ends of my hair because
It's
oil.
yes, and it makes my hair just feel like normal hair instead of straw.
Excuse look at that. That is a very, very good pause face. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. Anyway, so if essential oils are so good for you, and these people clearly, I missed her little title. It usually says like how long they've been with Young Living, but most of these people I think have been for like years. Oh my god, sorry. If you've been like consuming essential oils and inhaling essential oils and living, breathing, dying essential oils for years of your life, why is your hair still straw-like without putting straight up oil on the ends of your hair? Like, to me, I'm just like, anything you're gonna say after that just tells me you're full of shit, man. Or what are you gonna do? Put what if these people like wash their hair with Ningxia Red? I mean, that would be an expensive motherfucking shower. Like if they like put their, because Young Living makes shampoo, so they take Young Living shampoo, rinse it out with Ningxia Red. Ew. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like when you like bleach your hair, like it can make it kind of straw-y. Like my hair is definitely a lot less like just silky and soft since I bleach it. But I mean, she has dark hair though, like so like maybe it's like an aging thing. I don't know. Either way, just the idea of putting straight oil on your hair, it's just like it makes it feel normal. I don't think that's what it does. Oh wait, what happened, Beth? What did I miss? Milking the snail's titties? What? The snitties. What the fuck? That's funny. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But I do know, I mean, if you guys are talking about, like, the snail mucus or whatever, like, I know that's, like, in a lot of beauty products. Isn't that weird? I've had, I think, BoxyCharm or, Ipsy maybe gave me some face masks with, like, snail essence, snail mucus essence or whatever the fuck in it. It's a real thing. Anyway, so she's saying her Young Living shampoo causes her hair to be like straw, so she uses this other... Yeah! Yeah, like, please make this make sense. Because you're not making a very good argument here for why we should be switching all of our shit over to Young Living if you've been using it for years and your hair feels like straw. That's not right. If your hair's feeling like straw, you should work on changing your shampoo or conditioner, right? Like, I feel, well, because, like, the Mon 800s, for example, like, they're always doing, like, oil treatments, but they usually do that on, like, the day before they're gonna wash their hair, and then they just soak their scalp in it, and then, like, wear a hat. That's part of the reason why they're always wearing hats. Because it's, like, their oil day, or their, whatever, their treatment day, scalp treatment day, or whatever, so they just put a hat over it, because... Shocking, if you put oil in your hair, it makes your hair greasy. So this lady's like, I just put it in my hair. Sorry, I'm just like going off about this, but I'm just like, it makes no sense. And it's not doing what you think it's doing. It just sounds gross. Okay, sorry. We'll keep going.
I know a lot of people that use this as a hair treatment on their scalp, the CBD Beauty Boost, for overnight treatment. Now with the Beauty Boost Challenge, here's what the challenge is. It is for at least 30 days, but I always usually do like 60 days, where you're using the CBD Beauty Boost at least at night. You can use it, like if I'm going through the day
also
and I know I'm not going to put makeup on,
Beauty
and it's just
Boost
a run
Challenge
errand
and see if
day
that comes up with anything.
House, I will put it on in the morning. And I just love to have it on through the day. But then the second part of that is taking Longevity Vitality in capsules internally. And so longevity, let me just put a little plug in for this antioxidant, because it is a
really come up with anything
antioxidant. We need both fat soluble and water soluble. Our Nature Red gives us the water soluble antioxidants. Our longevity oil blend gives us our fat soluble antioxidants. And so I love how Gary named it longevity.
Our Lord and
you
Savior,
said in a previous
Gary Christ.
Talia, you said, oxidation is going to happen, but the more we can delay, we can extend the life of the cell, the more it gives us longevity in our life. And
our environment sucks our antioxidants out of us, because we can't really control.
This sounds like a bunch of woo-woo shit.
Home, and we're the gatekeepers of what we put in our bodies. We can't always control the things in our environment, like, pollution and, riding around in your car and exhaust, those things.
Okay, real quick, I wanted to look up what's in this longevity essential oil blend that they're like literally basically saying that, essentially suggesting, not word for word saying, but suggesting that this essential oil basically like slows down the aging process, because you're taking the cells and you're stopping them from oxidizing or whatever. Okay. It is thyme, orange, clove, and frankincense. Now, this probably smells pretty decent, I think. Like, if I could maybe consider what this smells like, I bet it smells pretty good. And also retails for $54.28 for a 15 milliliter bottle of this. A clean smelling aroma. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I'm sure they're eating this, right? There's probably a vitality blend of this. But, like, you're going to tell me that if I take an orange and then put a dusting of thyme and clove on it and eat it every day, I'm going to slow down the aging process? Is that what they're suggesting? Oh no, because I don't eat frankincense with it? Oh my god. These people are chugging thieves. Like, I'm pretty sure there's frankincense and thieves. There's just so much here. I'm like, this is absurd. What are they talking about?
Cause oxidation too. And the first place you're going to notice that is on your skin, because your skin is what faces the world.
For sure.
And so when you use antioxidants, it's like you want to have a store of them in your body. So as you need them, they're there ready. And because when you're out of balance, you have more oxidation than you have antioxidants. That's when you start to age and your skin starts to, maybe look a little saggy, and you just don't
eat
feel
some
like you have
oranges
energy.
and you'll be fine.
So that's, when we just getting tons of those antioxidants in, we look better and we feel better.
And so a lot of people will take a whole capsule of longevity. That's a lot. I think there's
That's
a
like
couple
half
ways
of one
that
of
you
those
can do
bottles.
it. Some people will start off with like 6 drops of longevity vitality in a capsule. Start off with 1 a day, and then you can work up to like 6 3 times a day. 6 drops in.
Remember what I said? Well, here, let me tell you how much it costs if you're a distributor, which is probably what the majority of these people are paying. $41.25 for a 15 milliliter bottle of this. Now, I don't know how many drops you can get out of one of these bottles, but if you're taking 6 drops 3 times a day, that's 18 drops a day. And that's like minimum. She's like, some people will take an entire capsule filled with it. That's like half of one of those bottles. How much are these people spending on oils and supplements and shampoo and whatever else the fuck Young Living sells? Those berries that they were showing us, I think, last episode. Like, there's so much shit that Young Living sells. These people are, without a doubt, spending hundreds, plural, of dollars, plural, on Young Living products every single month. Like, you can't convince, in every single one of these episodes, they're just like throwing out more shit that you need to take every single day. Yeah, 15 milliliter, 20 drops is 1 milliliter. Okay, here, let's do the math. Okay, hello, calculator. Let's go over here. All right, so wait, what did you say? Okay, so 20 times 15, 300 drops. If you're taking 18 drops a day, it'll last you 16 days. And she was saying, like, oh, some people just start with 6 drops a day. That's starting. That's half of a month. You're going to eat 2 bottles of this one essential oil every month. And that is just one of the many oils they're using every single day. How is Young Living going bankrupt? How is Young Living, like, struggling financially so hard right now, despite how much they want to sit and say that they're not? Like, we know you are. Mary Young has told us on more than one occasion, and y'all say it behind closed doors and then, like, tell us to our face that we're liars or haters or whatever, but, like, we know the truth. You guys are struggling financially. You're operating at a loss, in Mary Young's own words. How in the fuck, when we know how expensive the products are and that they're importing most of them from places that other essential oil companies also import their shit from, therefore making it the same quality for like 3, 4, 5 times the price of other oils, the same exact thing. So there's that. But they have these people paying so much more for them, and they're buying so much of this product, dude. How? Oh my god, how? Oh, it's fucking wild, man. Okay. Anyway. Oh, look, it's the devil's number. Oh, only 3 of those. 3 6s and they call you by your name.
In a capsule 3 times a day until, the bottle's gone. With that, you're going to need a couple of bottles of the longevity vitality.
Seed to steel, that's good.
But doing that 30 to 60 days, I mean, I've seen so many amazing before and after pictures.
It's bullshit.
With these 2 products.
And don't they use, when they do that, don't they do like the roller or the
jade
wash-a-stone
or the jade roller? Yes.
I'm surprised Young Living doesn't sell one of those too.
Your
lymphatic.
lymphatic system, right? And there's lymph challenges and all kinds of
Gary
things
is
like
zaddy.
Science! Hi, I'm Talia.
We watch this too
And I'm
much, huh?
Wendy.
And this is a Science Highlight.
Today we are highlighting frankincense as a skin supporting oil. When it comes to supporting our health, We need to think in terms of body systems. Then, whenever a disease or a health challenge hits you,
First of all, we have to identify the body system that we need to support, and then we can use the right products and the body will heal itself.
so Talia, when I say the word
Oh, whoopsie. I got so excited I started clicking like a madman. Mad woman. Herstory who? Sorry. I got a burp. Pretty sure that's a claim that she shouldn't be making. They're wearing lab coats and glasses. Yeah, every time. They always do. And they do the same stupid little, like, paper bloop, and then they do the jump cut. Anyway, she literally just said that if you take the right products. Oh yeah, see everyone in the chat's all like, no. Yeah, she said that. She literally said that. She said if you take the right products, the body will heal itself. And by products, she means essential oils. That is what she means. My God. And not only that, like, okay, where are your receipts? She's going to start spouting off a bunch of shit that she probably doesn't even understand, that also probably make no scientific sense at all. And if there's always people with a scientific background in the chat. So please let me know when they start spouting this shit off, if any of it makes any sense. Cosplaying as scientists. Exactly. But yeah, that does sound like a medical claim to me. I mean, they didn't list a specific, like, illness or whatever. So I think technically they can get away with that, which is fucked up. Because basically what they said is anything that's wrong with your body, if you use the right products, then it can heal itself. That's what I heard anyway. But maybe I'm just being a hater. I don't know. I'd trust a kid as a doctor on Halloween before these people. For real. Studies have shown people trust people in lab coats more, so they figured that one out, I guess. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, Gary Young loved to wear lab coats. Even though, like, he wasn't. Come on. He wasn't a scientist or any of that shit. Anyway.
frankincense, what body system do you think of?
It supports the skin.
That's right. Frankincense supports the skin. When we think of frankincense, we think of the skin immediately. It's a healthy skin supporting oil. I use it for all things skin. Now, I'm not going to name any names. Just know your skin loves frankincense. It's attracted to frankincense, and it will use it to support it however it needs.
It sounds like she's making like a innuendo or something, but I'm not really understanding what the innuendo is supposed to be. Like, holy heck, I'm cured. It sounds like, oh, she's about to snap her fingers too. Hopefully that stupid skin suit is gonna come off. It's creepy. Oh my God, was it American Horror Story? Yeah. I think it was the first season of American Horror Story, and that like scare. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched it, but there was a guy in a suit like that, except it was all black, and he was like, "What's happening down there?" Okay, keep it down, please. I hate to tell my kids to stop making happy noises, but goddamn. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen American Horror Story? It's the lady thought that it was her husband, like, getting all, like, BDSM and, like, in a weird, like, spandex black suit, but it really was a bad guy. I don't remember who the bad guy was, but it wasn't the husband. Ooh! Ah! Adores Aaliyah since 94. Thank you for being a member for 20 freaking months. What in the world? The gimp suit? Yeah, I think that's what it's called, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. This will be in my nightmares tonight. Oh, Rubber Man. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was, dude. Isn't that what they called it in the show? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's what this is reminding me of, except nude colored, which is scary. It's just scary. It's almost like Slender Man too, right there too. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. It's okay.
It's like giving ammo to soldiers. Frankincense is the ammo that your skin specifically can use to provide proper support.
Pew, 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 pew.
They're so funny and quirky.
Frankincense is used in exquisite spas and skincare clinics around the world.
This hurts.
And it's been shown to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in your skin.
It was Tate,
and
huh?
preclinical
Oh, shit.
studies on
Evan
PubMed.gov
Peters.
has shown positive evidence that frankincense supports the healthy replication of DNA.
In other words, frankincense is
Thank
for
you again.
your skin.
Whether you just want to promote its health or prevent its aging, Support your skin with frankincense.
But the other thing is too, is like, I feel like they literally say frankincense can support every single thing that you say you need support with. You know what I mean? Like, when have they ever not recommended frankincense for something? And they didn't talk about anything else. Not even, like, tea tree oil or, like, I don't know. There's just, like, other oils that they're throwing around and slathering themselves in all the time for skin issues and stuff. How come they only, in the science section, they only mention frankincense, and usually they go around and start, like, spouting out all this scientific mumbo-jumbo that actually probably makes no sense. They didn't do any of that. They're just like, frankincense, and this girl is wearing a suit. What was that? That was the worst science. You know what I'm trying to say? That was the worst science segment I've ever seen on that oil show. You know, that oil show, you've really changed. You're just not who I thought you were. You're not who you used to be 3 episodes ago. Yeah, y'all are junkies,
Hi, I'm
all
Laura.
right?
And I'm Max.
And we're farm junkies, and we're here at the Mona, Utah farm. And we want to show you the difference between some raw material. So this is the raw material of juniper.
And this is raw material that has been harvested goldenrod.
And juniper, because it is a tree and a conifer, it has to go through the chipper and to be able to fit in the cookers.
With goldenrod, they'll use a machine that'll just cut it off at the ground, and then it'll be set out to cure for a little bit, but it doesn't run through the chipper. That's too aggressive for goldenrod. It's just chopped up as they've mowed it and brought it in to cure.
And with juniper, some people might think, well, I thought you could only do conifers in the winter. We have winter harvest. But the oils, yes, are in the roots and do the very best in the tree, get up inside the tree whenever it's colder. However, we can still distill and receive oils from a tree all year round.
So in viney plants like goldenrod, lavender, melissa, those have to be harvested before the plant goes dormant, while the oils and the compounds are still in the plant material. So those are brought in again, and sometimes they have to cure. Oregano has to cure a few days. Peppermint has to cure a few days before they actually can put it in the distillery to start the distillation process.
Okay.
But another great challenge for the skin is with our collagen.
I love this stuff. This stuff is so great.
Our inner beauty collagen.
Yes.
Okay, ladies, tell the stories. What are your stories? What do you feel?
So I was taking it.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna be Googling this because obviously you can get collagen powders fucking anywhere really these days. Like every health and supplement place has them. But obviously, not only is Young Living charging up the ass for it, but they had to have added like essential oils somehow. So I would like to look at the ingredients there. So I will be looking that up while this plays.
Probably not even a whole month. And Sarah stopped me and she said, "Are you taking the collagen?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "You look like your skin is so much tighter."
I was like, you look like you got a bit of a facelift or something, but your skin looks amazing. And it looks like really tight and like,
And that's from the collagen.
the collagen.
So,
Yeah.
And not even that long. How long were you
no,
taking?
it was like 3 weeks when she noticed it. So it wasn't even a whole month yet.
So here's the claim she just made. I just pulled it up too. I haven't looked at it though. Here's the claim she just made. Take this collagen powder for 3 weeks. Or more so, I took this collagen powder for 3 weeks and it made it look like I had a facelift. Seriously? And like, I mean, shit, we could probably go on her social media right now and look at old pictures of her and prove them wrong. Like, prove that it's, like, not a substantial change. Like, do they think that we can't do that? I mean, I guess there's filters and stuff, you know. She could be like, "Oh, no, this is me without a filter, and that was me with the filter." Like, I don't know. But anyway. Okay. So, their collagen powder retails for $85. But hey, if you're a member, you get it for a sweet discount of almost $65, $64.75 to be exact. So it's made with collagen, of course. Hyaluronic acid, antioxidants, no added sugar. Okay, so do they not have essential? There has to be an essential oil in here. Fish collagen peptides, so it's not vegan. There's that. Fiber, zinc, vitamin C, biotin, hyaluronic acid. Vanilla fruit oil is the last ingredient on here, and that's the only oil I see on there. If I had to guess, that would be for flavor and nothing else, right? It's the last ingredient on there. It's clearly like when you look at the back of anything else and it's like natural flavors, like that's what that is. They just put the oil on there because, hello, they're an essential oil company. There has to be oil in there. It's like they put it in there because they knew they had to have it in there, you know? But I don't think that makes it worth so much more money than what you would pay for any other collagen powder. Like, what the hell? Yeah, there's hyaluronic acid in the collagen, but it's not bad to ingest that, right? Because that's what like lip fillers are. It's just hyaluronic acid. So it's like it goes inside your body. I think your body makes hyaluronic acid, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm not a professional. Don't listen to anything I say, but that's not the concerning part of any. Well, I don't know. It's not that I would say that anything in the collagen powder, particularly from what I just read, is concerning. What's most concerning to me is the price tag. There's no way that it's worth that shit. But anyway, here we go.
Yeah, and
it's cool. Yeah, and so with our Inner Beauty collagen, okay, this is type 1 collagen. Type 1 collagen is for skin, hair, nails. It's for soft tissue. It's for ligaments and even your intestines. And and it's very important. Now, type 2 collagen, which we have in Agilis, is for cartilage and for joints. And so there is a difference there. And so I'm so thankful that we have this collagen. It's a powder. You can add it to anything you want. I mean, I'll add it to my red drink with my Ningxia Red and Sulfurzyme in the morning. I know people that have been, we have someone in our team that adds collagen to peanut butter and then makes the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for their kids. To get the collagen in. And I was like, that is like...
I just had like... Nothing, don't worry about it. Mama's just freaking out up here. Why do children need collagen powder? Please explain this to me. Why do children need to be taking collagen? What's that? And why? Because like they're always saying, sorry, I have like a little stretchy band. I don't know. So up until this point, everything that they've been saying is basically like, oh, I throw all this essential oil into my kids' food because I can't get them to eat it otherwise. Or they're like, I'll put drops of this essential oil in my Ningxia, make them take shots of it and stuff like that. Like they've been saying that, like all like very essential oil based. Their collagen powder, the only essential oil in there is vanilla, which is clearly for flavoring. What? What? Oh my God. No, feeding kids essential oil is one thing, which is also, of course, very bad. It's just, to me, the collagen seems completely pointless for kids. Yeah, child facelifts, like they're sitting here and they're all like, your face looks so tight and toned and oh, it's so soft and yeah, children are naturally like that, so why the fuck do they need collagen? I can't. These kids need to have tight faces for a beauty pageant? Probably. You know all these oily mamas are putting their kids on toddlers and tiaras. You know it. Get your baby some liposuction. That's so sad. But, like, that's what I'm hearing here. They're talking about collagen, their collagen powder, like, making your face look better. The skin on your face look better. Why does your kid need that? And even if your kid had the objectively ugliest skin in the world, which that's impossible. Like, come on. But even if that were true, why would you want to change the way your kid looks? If they just like naturally don't have great skin, it's like teaching them beauty standards and stuff. I don't know. I mean, whatever. I guess that's it's kind of a dumb point to make, but like I don't know. I just don't. teaching kids to be like self-conscious about themselves and like need to improve themselves at such a young age that you have to put it in their fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like, what the fuck? Sorry. Press play. God, that's so mad. That's so mad? No, that's making me mad is what I was trying to say. I was trying to say that's so dumb it's making me mad. It came out as that's so mad. But you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, sorry.
Because it's, for most people, it has no taste or flavor. Now, there are some people that can taste it, have a taste. It's from fish. It's marine collagen, which is an amazing collagen for us. And so some people, you know, can smell or taste it, but a lot of people can't. But I can't either.
It's taste free. But I can.
I'm extremely sensitive, and the only time, when they introduced it, I ate it out of my hand.
Speaking of
just
moms,
to see if it had a taste.
my mom's here.
And I did not find that it had a taste. However, I did find that when I mixed it in water.
If anyone wants to congratulate my mother, she's in the chat. Say thank you, Savannah's mom, for never forcing her to eat essential oils. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for never. Well, I mean, I'm just assuming, Mom. No, I know you didn't do anything like this shit. Thank you, Mom, for never putting collagen powder in my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, because for whatever reason you thought as a young child that I needed to be taking collagen. Thanks, Mom. Ew, yeah, fish peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, because she's like, oh, some people can taste it. If it's made of fish, like, you're going to be able to taste it, dude. And I think they put the collagen powder, I want to say, in like their acai berry bowls or whatever a few episodes ago. And she's like, you might still be able to taste it. Okay, clearly this shit tastes bad, and let's just stop beating around the bush about it anyway. You're welcome. I made you eat carrots. Oh, yeah, you did, and Grandma got mad at you. You made her sick. She lost her appetite because you made me eat carrots. That's a true story, guys.
I found that flavor came out just a little bit, and it wasn't like, I mean, if you just wanted to quick swig it down, you could do that. But overall, you can really, it doesn't add any kind of flavor, it doesn't overpower any flavor.
This is like wild to me because, like, I mean, not to like, hashtag not spawns here, but they were a sponsor a few videos ago. So I had a sponsorship with Care of a few weeks ago, and they sent me their collagen powder. It's the first time I've ever tried a collagen powder, which I don't even remember. I have to look up and see what the source is of their collagen. I know someone in here said that most of them are bovine, so it's probably that. I don't know. I'll look it up. But I can say with all honesty that there is nothing bad tasting about that collagen powder. And these ladies here are basically trying to convince you need to get our collagen powder. Like, oh, the flavor's not that bad. Like, it's not like it's overpowering or anything. Like, I'm like, I've had one collagen powder in my life, and you can't taste anything bad in it. Like, it tastes good. I would drink it just regularly. Sorry, I just had to throw that in there, dude. Like, I don't think that this is a selling point at all. And I also think that kind of, like, makes it worse than any other collagen powder out there, you know?
Of whatever you're putting it in.
Yeah. A lot of people will love to put it with their Balanced Complete shakes,
Pure
or their Power
protein.
Milk, Pure Protein.
Power Meal.
Yes, again with your Ningxia Red, but like there's some people put it with their tea or coffee, or you can get creative. Get creative with that because
The turmeric tea. I love it in the turmeric tea.
Our golden turmeric, yes, and then add the collagen in with that. And so there's a lot of people doing their collagen challenge, and you can do your before and after pictures. And then there's some people adding all
Care of
these
is
together.
bovine.
It's
So
like,
I personally noticed, I'm really waiting
Which is
for
why
to
it
get
doesn't
rid of
taste like
this line
fish.
on my forehead. But until then, I noticed that I have always struggled to grow fingernails. Always. And my fingernails are growing insanely fast.
You know what you can also do, which is also in their collagen powder? You can just take biotin for that, dude. Or even, you know what, like prenatal vitamins. That's a thing. Some women take prenatal vitamins literally just for like the benefits that they get from like their hair growth and nails and whatever, because there's like a high amount of biotin and like Doesn't folic acid help with that stuff? I don't remember exactly. I just know that's a thing that women do. But you can buy like a shitload of biotin at Walmart for like a very, very cheap amount. And it'll do, like, there's biotin in their shit. You don't need the fucking $80 collagen powder, dude. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yes, and have always had kind of thin nails, and since I've been taking this,
Yes.
no more.
Some people have.
I think
a lot of
collagen's just
hair
a
growth
skin
and a lot
elasticity
faster hair
thing.
growth, and so it isn't. You know, it's.
Oh,
been a
joints,
newer
yeah.
product This over the past year, and so we keep getting all of these really neat testimonies. And one thing I do want to note is that when your body is in need of nutrients, is depleted in some area, when you take in any nutrients, when you use your oils as supplements, they're going to go to the places that it needs it the most. So while, like for me, I've had these lines since I was a little girl, and maybe just, this is, but, if I'm taking collagen, it's like, I want to get rid of these, but what if my body, there's other places that I need it. And so.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a cop-out. That sounds like an excuse for, like, if one of your downline starts taking the collagen powder and they still have, like, forehead lines or whatever, and it's not working, then that's the cop-out. She's gonna be like, well, it must have helped somewhere else because it went to where your body needed it the most, which I don't think that's how it works. Someone tell me if I'm wrong, but that does not sound right. How would oils know? It was not even oils. She's talking about collagen. They're not even talking about essential oils right now. This is that oil show, and they're not even talking about essential oils. They're talking about collagen and biotin.
Me, I've noticed around my eyes, it's a lot tighter, more firm.
Right, Eve. That's what I was thinking
My
too.
skin feels more firm. My hair is
Hi,
growing
Jess. Welcome
faster. And so, but I don't want anybody to get disappointed if they're taking it. It's like, I want it for this one thing.
Because you mentioned earlier that it's also good for like
It's a cop-out.
intestines.
Yes.
So what if when you're taking it, your body's
Ligaments.
like, oh, I need it in the intestines or I need it in ligaments.
Yeah,
Ligaments. You're not
soft
going to
tissue.
see that on your skin.
Yeah.
on
But
your
you might
face.
feel it, so pay attention to the way that you're feeling
Yes.
in addition to the way you look.
It's always a good idea to journal. During your health journey, your wellness journey, journaling and keeping track of what's your 90-day health goal and what products are you using. And it kind of doing that helps me to really tweak what I'm doing. It's like,
That sounds to me like a way to convince yourself that shit is happening when it's not really. What's it called? It's not reductive reasoning or whatever. I'm trying to think of what it's called. I'll think of it.
okay, I'm going to add this now and see how I feel and see how this works. And then another third.
Confirmation bias. It's like, well, like, look at what I wrote 2 months ago in my journal, and I clearly didn't like the way I look now, but now I do. It's like, no, this sounds like confirmation bias. It's just like a way for you to write it down. And so that for the sole purpose of you looking back at it 2 months later and being like, this is why I take all these Young Living essential oils. Because look at, I clearly have all these health benefits. Like, bitch, I can write down in a journal right now that my butt hole is burning because I just put clove oil on it. I have an owie butthole, and then like 2 weeks later come back to it and be like, oh, look at, I don't have an owie butthole anymore, and it must be because of the collagen. That's the only thing I've done different. I could do, like, you could do that with anything, dude.
30 days, I'm going to reevaluate and see
Yes, Mom,
what I want to add
they're
more of
serious.
or try another
My mom is in
oil
the medical
or another
field
few
too, so
oils
she's
that are
probably shaking her
different.
head too.
And so journaling is just so important. But yeah, you can have benefits from these products in ways that you never thought.
Because it's not true. Is this new? A new
Skincare. How many of y'all have
segment
a skincare routine with your Young Living essential oils?
Hold on.
Or
I mean, I wouldn't say these people are, I mean, they're kids, but they're probably minors, but it's not like they're like children. So they call this segment Next Gen. What I would like to call this segment is indoctrinating your kids. Let's learn about how to indoctrinate your kids into the oily cult.
with your supplement,
Oh yeah,
with
please
your
leave
oils
a
or
like,
your
lick
products.
the
Yes, all
live,
of us
please. Thank
do.
you.
Okay,
Love you.
let us go around kind of sharing what we do, if we can. Is that cool? Diego, we'll start with you.
I like to use the Balance cleanser, toner, and moisturizer.
The moisturizer.
And then the acne cream. Too.
Yes. Okay, so when you use this, are you using this morning and evening? Are you using it just morning, or what does that routine look like for
Usually
you?
at night.
At night,
Yes.
yeah. I love that. Okay, what about you, Ethan?
Basically the same with me, Balance and acne.
Okay.
Morning.
I obviously don't want to be mean to a kid, but like clearly, like if your parents are so indoctrinated in the oily cult that they're making you use their skincare, like you've probably, thank you for licking it the stream, words. I'm sorry. Like I don't want to be mean, but like clearly whatever he's taking isn't some like magic serum or anything like that. And what is that he's taking? It's Young Living. Like, I hope you guys like don't look at this as like, wow, Savannah, you're making fun of the way a kid looks. No, I'm not making fun of his acne. I'm talking shit about the product and the fact that it clearly isn't doing much for him, and he's probably been taking it for a long time. Also, acne at their age is hormonal. Like, can a cream fix hormonal acne? I don't think so. Can it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything like that, but it just seems like you would be taking like an actual medication for hormonal acne, right? Maybe not. I don't know. But still, I mean, this poor kid, these poor children have been brainwashed by the people who raised them because they were raised in an essential oil cult.
And night.
Morning and night. Awesome. And what about you, Abby?
Same. I use the Balance and the acne cream. I'm supposed to do it morning and night, but I don't always. So I usually
Somebody's honest.
I usually do it just at night.
I'm saying it's just not you. Sometimes it's me too. Okay. All right. What about you, Faith?
I use the Balance cleanser, and then I use the toner, the Balance toner, and then I use Progescence on my face for my acne.
Okay.
And then I put on the lotion, and then I use the
Fuck
acne
is
cream.
that?
Okay. Man, I'm getting a lot of new tips from you today. This is awesome. Okay. So out of those cleaning products and the facial stuff, what is your favorite oil that you put on your skin, whether it's on your face, whether it's a nighttime routine?
And who wants to take bets that when they're putting the oil on their face that it's not diluted? All right, that's just a little guessy poo on my end here, but please.
On your body, what does that look like?
There's one at the tip of my tongue. There's one, it's in a green
What color?
bottle.
Okay.
Like actually,
Green, it
like
starts with a K.
physically?
Kunzia.
Kunzia.
Yes. I use that for dark spots. So you know acne scars, we all have them.
Yes.
That's what I put on my acne scars.
Are y'all taking notes? This is awesome. Okay, any other product besides the ones
I don't
that they
believe it,
mentioned?
dude.
Whenever I have like a bad pimple, I'll put toothpaste on it before I go to sleep, the Thieves toothpaste.
There you go.
And it'll usually dry it up overnight.
What the fuck? I put toothpaste on my face before I go to bed. Like, that's what is in the Thieves toothpaste that helps your skin that, like, just the regular Thieves by itself couldn't do? You know what I'm saying? That's weird. That's strange. Why you gotta put toothpaste on your face, sir? I know it's not his fault. It's clearly the parents' fault, being like, you know what would help with that? Hey, Tommy. I don't know his name. Hey, Tommy. You know what'll help with that is if you take a little swab of your toothpaste. So weird. It's so weird.
That's awesome.
Oh, this one's my favorite. I love making fun of the food they make.
Welcome back to the kitchen. I'm Laura, and I'm joined by
Audrey.
Ava Hopkins.
No!
And we are going to show you how to make our favorite peppermint brownies. Now, a lot of people think peppermint brownies are just for the holidays. And yes, they are holiday inspired, but you can make them anytime you want because they are delicious, right? And so, of course, the star of this one is going to be our peppermint vitality oil. Today we're going to be using, you can use any brownie recipe you want to, but I have chosen to use the einkorn flour recipe. Young Living.
The einkorn is that shit that they use to make, I think they made a salad with it. So yeah, Young Living straight up sells like this flour, their own flour made out of this iron corn shit or whatever. Yeah, it's just like overpriced flour made out of a different kind of wheat. But yeah, let's just make some fucking brownies out of it.
Einkorn flour recipe from Heidi Ellis's book, and it is the brownie recipe of her mother-in-law, Andrea. They're called Andrea's brownies. And so today we're gonna show you how to do these. It's one pot. That's the other thing I love about it as a mom. So we have melted 3/4 cup of butter, and then we have unsweetened chocolate. You can use different types of chocolate. I have not yet experimented with using the pure protein complete chocolate with this, but that's something.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, hey, it's a Young Living recipe, right? Like, you guys had plenty of time to plan this. Like, why not just take a moment to try to make brownies with your fucking protein powder, dude? Not only that, but she's like, we used unsweetened chocolate, and to me, that must taste bitter. You guys, seriously, like, brownies without sweetened chocolate. Maybe if you don't like sweet stuff, I guess, but like that's the point of a brownie. Yeah, barf. Serious barf. Oh, hey, the sex bots are here, guys. Hi, sex bots.
On my bucket list. So now that I've suggested it, somebody out there's going to do it and tell us what the portions are. What we're going to do now, Audrey, could you grab the coconut sugar? So you're going to do, it's 2 cups of coconut sugar, and you're going to add it right in there to the liquid.
Coconut
and stir
sugar.
Around.
What's coconut sugar?
Ava, I have a special job for you now.
What?
I want you to put in the eggs. Can you do the eggs? Let's do this one first.
Okay.
Can you drop an egg?
Yes.
I guess. Or did she say yes? Maybe she said yes.
Good job. Good. Very good. We do it one at a time. She recommends doing it one at a time.
Don't do it yet.
Because you want to make sure, and if you
ASMR
have this on the stove and you're doing it on the stove, you have to be careful that you don't scramble the eggs because the heat can do that. So I have actually scrambled the eggs before, so you want to watch out for that. Okay, go ahead, Ava. Next one. Awesome job. All right, Audrey is going to help now. Crack. Ava, can you crack it? You want to crack?
I want Audrey to crack.
You want Audrey to crack it? Okay.
Yes, but then I want to pour.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
These are
Audrey cracks
healthy
and you pour.
brownies,
Sounds
and you're
like
a
plan.
hater.
So these eggs are going to kind of give more
I
of
was
that
wondering
moisture to
about the pot thing
the
too.
batter. With just the butter and the sugar.
Oh,
it was
to
pretty
melt the
thick.
butter?
Go ahead, crack it. There you go.
You're right. This is making no sense because you can just melt butter and put it in there. Like, why is this done over a stove? Especially if scrambling the eggs is an issue that could happen. There is no fucking way that these brownies taste good. I don't believe it. No fucking way.
There you go. Nice job. Audrey has been she used to make me breakfast.
Get your
And
hands.
crack the eggs when
Yeah, these
choose
are
your
gross
egg.
ass brownies.
Oh, the egg.
Yep. Okay, if Mama's ready for us.
Okay, come on, bring it in.
Ready?
Yeah, there we go.
There.
All right, so 3 eggs right there into the batter. It's starting to get really nice and moist. And then we're gonna all the liquids. So usually a lot of times in cake batters, or
Their aprons just have a bottle of 15. Like, why do you have to specify that it's a 15 milliliter bottle of oil? Like, can't you just put, like, Young Living on it? Or, like, put Seed to Seal on it or something? Like, what? Out of all the things you could put on an essential oil bottle, you choose the size of the bottle? That's weird. Not the company's logo, nothing like that, just 15 milliliters.
For brownie batters, you do the liquids together, then you do the flour, the dry ingredients and mix them together. We're just doing it all in one pot. We don't believe in too many dirty dishes around here.
Sounds like you don't know what
that
you're
is the
doing.
vanilla. So if you want to pour the teaspoon of vanilla extract in there. Awesome. And hold on, I'm gonna let Audrey pour the flour in. So we're gonna do that a little bit at a time. This is a cup of einkorn flour. And whenever we do einkorn flour, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, einkorn flour, go ahead, is an ancient grain, and Young Living grows einkorn on its farms in France and in Tabiona, Utah. And so for those of you who are not familiar with it, it has only 14 chromosomes, which the average flour, the wheats out there are highly genetically modified. And so we like einkorn because it's ancient, because it's going to have fewer chromosomes,
this is
not
driving me
genetically
nuts.
modified, and it's so much easier to digest for ourselves. So even though we added sugar, we're having these sweet treats, we're still taking care of our digestive systems. We're still making good choices with the flour that we're using. So,
Mama, are these
flour.
the brownies that we had
It's
around
just a
Christmas time
wheat.
last year when
Yes.
everyone can remember?
yes, these are brownies that we were able to serve. We have a holiday party for all of our Young Living family, and so this is something that we have served. I like a little sea salt.
pour it.
Hold on, baby. I like a little sea salt.
Sea salt and peppermint? I mean, maybe. The more shit. Yeah, GMOs aren't bad either. Like, what the fuck? Like, everything's a GMO these days. Like, get the fuck over it. Anyway, I'd be willing to bet that iron corn, whatever the fuck, has been genetically modified somehow. Anywho, yeah, they're still making brownies, and... Wait, did she say that? It has fewer chromosomes? Did I miss that? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? She said that? Oh my god. The more shit she puts in here, the more angry I get. Because, like, this is gross. This is gross. I know someone in the chat said, like, put some peppermint Ghirardelli chocolate in there, and it's like, yup. That's how you make good brownies. You put chocolate and sugar in there. And, like, fudge and shit. Come on, this is not brownies. This is a sad excuse for wannabe brownies.
We're gonna add that. Probably should add that a little sooner. But we've almost got it all incorporated. Some people like to add the oil with the fat. Now there's a school of thought, if you add the oil at the beginning, whenever you have the butter, that it actually infuses a little better. So when you're making a spaghetti sauce, or you're making something savory,
oily.
And like say an oregano, people say, well, take a toothpick and stir it around in there. That can really work well, so it doesn't overpower the rest whenever
You're
you
using
add the oil to the fat. Okay,
Peppermint
keep going.
essential oil.
Okay.
Ava, when
Oh my
Audrey's
god,
ready, you
it's
can pour
going
the
to
rest of the flour.
overpower anything.
But if you really want infusing the oil with the fat kind of makes it more mellow. But if you add the oil towards the end, when you have a batter, it's going to make it more pronounced. So I like to add my Vitality oil at the end and really incorporate it, and it's got a really aromatic. The aromatic just in the kitchen is phenomenal. But even whenever you are cutting them, you will smell the peppermint. You want the peppermint to be strong. So
It's okay. Good job.
I think you.
I can't wait to see how many drops of peppermint they put in here. Also, I just realized we're over halfway through this and I didn't put the captions on this whole time. I am so sorry. But they're on now. I'm sorry.
Got it all. Good job, sister.
Good job, sister.
So they're pouring that. They're going to get all of that
Hey,
incorporated. Of
sister
course, if you
brownie,
want to add
sister.
chopped pecans, we're going to do that with this one just because it's fun and adds a little texture. And you can, of course, try different flavors. Orange brownies. Orange is a good thing
Ew,
that
that
goes
sounds
with
gross.
chocolate.
Sorry.
Cinnamon bark. Just experiment to see what you like.
Or just
and
make
what your
brownies
family
without
likes.
essential oils.
A
How's
lot
that?
of people shudder because I'm gonna add 5 drops. And people think that's a lot, but I like hey, it's big, go big or go home, right?
No.
So
Stop.
if it's not enough peppermint, if you say I don't know if I want to add that much, 4, 5. I don't want to add that much. Then start with maybe 1 or 2 drops.
If you've never had experiences with peppermint oil, I don't think you understand how potent this shit is. I've told this story a few times, but one time I decided I was going to take a bath and I wanted it to smell good. So I put in some essential oils in there. I had like lavender and whatever else the fuck. And then something in my head said, put fucking peppermint oil in there. That'll make it smell so much brighter and fresher or whatever the fuck. So I did, and it was the worst mistake of my life. Imagine a huge bathtub of water. And I don't know, maybe I put like 5 drops in the entire bathtub of water, and now I realize that oil floats on top of the water, right? Or does water float? No, oil floats on top of water, right? Doesn't sink. I don't know. Well, either way, they separate from water, okay? So, like, I know that's not like they mix or whatever, but either way, even the smallest amount of peppermint oil, my entire body, even though the water, I made it boiling hot, dude, because, like, my entire body felt like I was sitting on an ice cube, even though my water was probably a good like 110 degrees. If I had to guess, maybe even more. Shit, welcome to Arizona. Everything's hot here. It was awful. And then, because I like the smell of peppermint, right? So then, this is my story that would go in that last segment where they're talking about oil fills or whatever the fuck. So then another time I was like, I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna put one singular drop of peppermint oil into an entire bathtub full of water. And I could still feel it all over my body. One drop of peppermint oil in an entire bathtub, and my body was still getting little chills everywhere. This, dude, 5 drops in brownie batter? No. Like, that's got a burn going down or something, dude. Like, no. That sounds awful.
And then you can always, if you want to do a, right? If you want to do a cream cheese frosting or something else to make it a little bit more decadent, you could always, if it's not pepperminty enough, when you serve it, you could always add something as a glaze on top.
If it's not pepperminty enough,
it's super simple.
Oh my God.
Next, you want to have a greased pan. The oven, by the way, should have been preheated to 350 degrees already, which ours was. And then all you need to do is, if you want parchment paper, I like to line mine with parchment paper a lot of times. And then all you have to do
a lot of times, but
is
not every
pour it
time.
in. Yeah, you got it. It smells so good. There you go. And so it pours in really nicely. Then you're going to bake it for 28, 30 minutes according to Heidi's directions. It's really a foolproof recipe. And see, there's one pan. And then you'll be able
Those
to
are 2 pans. You have a pot,
cut them up and serve them right
and
away.
then
Hey, look,
like a
would you go
casserole
get the
dish.
brownie-
I would
pan of
say
brownies?
that's 2.
Thank you. Look, those are the ones that we already made. How yummy is that? So these right here, you can either, I like to just sprinkle, you can do the chopped pecans on top, so when Audrey finishes, you can
Why wouldn't you
start
mix
putting the
that into
pecans
the
on
batter?
top, okay? So I'm going to tell you,
Did
while
that
they're
kid wash
finishing
her
up,
hands?
I'm going to tell you
She's
about a
touching them
little
all, like-
experiment that I did with this recipe trying to make blondies. And so a blondie is basically a brownie recipe without the chocolate. And I took the same recipe and when I added the flour, I did pure protein complete vanilla.
Ew,
It looks a lot like a banana bread. It's very.
Look at how dense that is. Like, I know that brownies are supposed to be dense, but like not like that. Those look gross. Oh my God. Those are box brownies for display purposes. I mean, I don't even think that, like, those look like the shitty box brownies. Like, I know there are some good brownie mixes you can buy from the store. Those look like the shitty ones. You know, they look like the 99-cent ones. Not the Ghirardelli kind. No. I'm sorry. It's just, oh yeah, she even said it's very dense. Yeah, like you can tell, but like I don't think that doesn't look, it's not the right kind of dense. I don't know. Yeah, blondies are good, Mom. We all know. But would you eat these brownies? Like seriously? Brownies, except without chocolate, use protein powder. Ew. Yeah, I want brownies too, damn. Ooh, hot girls are here, hey. Thanks, Sex Bots, what's up?
Very dense. I put chopped pecans in it. And the flavor, it's a little bit more dense, so I'm gonna have to experiment with it a little bit. But this would be great.
You fucked it up because you're gross.
It almost looked pieces of it. I thought, oh, that kind of looks like biscotti. It might be good for...
Brownies and blondies especially are not supposed to look like biscotti. Isn't biscotti like crunchy cookie? Like that is not what a brownie is supposed to look like.
It's like a tea, if you were having a tea, a bridal shower, a baby shower, something like that. Also,
no,
it would be really good. I think I might.
If you feed a pregnant woman this at her baby shower, I don't know, but I will just sit back and say that I do not feel bad for whatever happens to you because pregnant women deserve actual good desserts and not this shit. Please. And also, if you're pregnant, you shouldn't be eating essential oils anyway, but I digress. I mean, you shouldn't be eating essential oils anyway in general, whether you're pregnant or not, but especially if you're pregnant. I've gotten the brochures from my doctor before. I know.
try to chop it up and like use it as a bread pudding, like the bread for bread pudding.
Twice baked
Decadent.
cookies. Yeah, exactly. They're like crunchy. What the fuck?
Look at how gorgeous that is an awesome job. She's being very precise with her pecan placement. So thank you so much for joining us from our kitchen. Have a wonderful time experimenting with your einkorn flour. Make sure you get Heidi's cookbook. It's phenomenal. It has so many great recipes. She's taken a lot of the guesswork out of using einkorn.
I want to chip my tooth on a brownie. Thank you.
Hopefully next time we'll be back with some more einkorn recipes for you. Say bye, Ava.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, I see. The girl was putting the crunchy stuff on the... Okay, I thought she was putting the pecans on the already baked brownies. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work. They're just gonna fall off. Like, mix them in or something. Okay, that makes more sense.
Let me add something to that, because, you know, we do a lot of these challenges for 21 days or 30 days. However, the body, the tissues of our body can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months to actually heal with good nutrition and supplementation. And so if you're taking something for, you know, 20 days.
Oh, you're right. Oh my God, Eve, you're totally right. They didn't even try the brownies. Every single one of these episodes we've watched, they have tried what they made at the end and gone, and then that one lady's gone, oh my word, it's so good. Not this time. Can't even get the kids to eat the brownies. Please. 30-day brownie challenge. God.
Seeing a result and you're like, well, that didn't work. You're not giving your body enough time to actually start to do the healing process. And so definitely minimum 90 days on any new supplement, any new oil, any new anything, minimum of 90 days before you reevaluate and decide to change something. And
that seems very easy for Young Living to just be like, oh, no, keep buying our shit. Keep buying our stuff. Oh, it's not working. Oh, I just got logged out of EA. Kayla, you playing The Sims? Oh, look, there it goes. Oh. Oh, shit. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I got distracted.
Everything. That's an exercise program that is whatever it is. Yeah, to see those results.
And being consistent too, because you can't say, I took it.
Oh, I was saying, like, it seems like way too convenient for Young Living to just be like, oh, yeah, the Ningxia. You're not seeing results from drinking a shot of Ningxia. It's like they recommend 2 to 3 ounces a day, which is like up to 2 shots a day. Some people are fucking just chugging this shit, man. Anyway, if you guys don't know, if you're here, if you've never seen this shit before, one of these bottles costs $50. Yeah, $50. So, and they recommend drinking it every day, and then, like, they recommend, like, even putting more oils into it. Like, it's fucking wild. Anyway, no, you're not seeing any results with Ningxia yet because, well, holy shit! Cursed Fire, thank you for the 50 Australian doll hairs. I don't know what that translates to United States, but that seems like a lot. But anyway, it's just, thank you. I don't mean to, like, move on, but, like, I will forget. I will forget my train of thought if I don't keep saying it. It seems too easy for them to just be like, oh, well, you got to take it for 90 days. You're not going to see, like, you have to buy a 2-pack of Ningxia every single month for at least 90 days before you can make a decision on whether or not it's helping you. Holy shit. Okay, that's basically all I wanted to say. Cursed Fire, that is so generous of you, and I absolutely appreciate it. I am drowning in gratefulness. Thank you.
Sporadically, and then
I can buy a bottle of Ningxia Red.
Just
have to be consistent. Exactly. Now, when we're talking about
15-day supply.
Skin being the window to the gut, I mentioned this
transparent skin
in one of the earlier episodes about how if one of the elimination organs is a little sluggish, a little bombarded, maybe the liver, there's just been, a lot of hormone stuff going on and lots of maybe toxic exposure just to, like you said, pollution in the environment. And it gets a little sluggish and it's needing some support and some nutritional support. Of course, we've got the Juva products for that. But when that's happening, and if your body's struggling to eliminate, your skin can end up being, that next organ of elimination, which we do eliminate toxins through by sweating. But we weren't meant to eliminate lots of toxins just that way. I mean, we have a
Isn't
lot
that
of
like
other ways,
what
you
like
know,
pooping and pissing is for?
to eliminate, and that's more comfortable than in your skin.
Because like it goes through your liver and all that.
Anytime that there's
gets
someone,
filtered out. That's like the
that's had any
digestive.
skin irritations,
Oh my God.
or super dry skin.
Guys, did you know that your sweat is not meant for getting rid of large amounts of toxins, and there's nothing else in your body that'll do it? Sorry. Except, oh yeah, taking a shit and pissing. Yeah, that's what poop is for. Sweating is not meant for getting rid of big amounts of toxins. Yeah, just shit it out like a normal person. Like, oh, what are you talking about? And like, don't even try to tell me that they're like, well, they just don't want to be vulgar. They don't want to talk about poop. The first episode was basically all about poop. So, these people!
And it's always like, okay, let's look at the gut and see how the gut's doing. And
Yes, Hannah, thank you.
Enzymes are so important.
That is what the first episode's all about.
The toxins, sulfurzyme, getting the MSM, that's really supporting all those detox.
Oh, well, if you have a colostomy, what's it called? Wait, let me reread that. Colostomy bag. Yeah, if you have one of those, then I guess it's okay to eat essential oils. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. But it's like, oh, if it's not going through your whole digestive system, then I guess you're totally fine. You can eat whatever you want. You can drink motor oil if you want. No, don't do that. That was a joke.
Pathways is super important.
Jesus
and there's a
doesn't like
reason
poop.
why Gary made our sulfurzyme with 300 capsules in it.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And most of our...
That's 10 per day, people.
I know. Really it is.
It'll
It
last
really
you
is
2
because
days.
most of our supplements most of them are a 30-day supply. And so when you think of that, 300 capsules, like we need sulfurzyme, we need MSM. And then we need the enzymes. And Laura, can you do your little,
Sure.
Laura's
Enzyme
so
explanation.
good at explaining our 4 main enzyme products and how we use them.
Well, and I'm not a scientist, nor do I play one on TV. But
Yeah, but your co-hosts do. We've seen their fucking lab coats.
I like to learn why I'm taking something. And if I'm going to spend money on it, I want to make sure that I'm...
Learn from where? The Essential Oil Bible by Gary Young? By D. Gary Young? You know, the one where their publishing agency isn't even making the book anymore because they're shutting down? Is that where you're learning it from? Oh my god, these people. Like, I like to learn, like, clearly, whatever your source material is for the things that you are spewing out of your pie holes right now is nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. So that just tells me it's the book that's about to no longer exist. So, yeah.
I'm being the best steward of that. So as you look at these, the enzymes, as we talked about earlier, they're responsible for just about every metabolic function in the body. I mean, they are the workforce. If you are building a house and you have all of the supplies, you have the lumber, you have the bricks, you have everything you need to build the house, but you don't have people to actually build it, you don't have the skilled laborers
What is she
to the
talking
workforce, that house isn't going to get built. And that's what enzymes do. Your enzymes are able to take the vitamins and minerals and the nutrients and do something with it. So
That's good.
when
That's
we
so
when
good.
we
That's really
love
good.
that
I'm gonna steal
analogy.
that.
A lot of these people, sorry, I know I feel like I'm pausing a lot, but like the chat has like some really good points here. Someone said, like hot photo my sister. Thanks, Sexbot, I will. I bet your sister's beautiful. Who did someone say? Health claim. Oh, I wonder if they get yearly blood work done. What I was going to say is that I know for a fact that a lot of these people get blood work done on a semi-regular basis, I guess. Maybe not yearly, but for whatever is needed. But they don't go to like a legitimate doctor. I mean, they go to like a naturopath, which I guess technically is also a doctor. But like, you know the difference. I don't have to explain the difference. But like, a lot of these people will go there because they don't want to put like medicine in their body, so they go get their blood work done by a naturopath and then do whatever they fucking tell them to do.
Well, you can do it. So when we look at these 4, there's 2 categories here. There's the vegan formula and the non-vegan formula. So those, decide what you want to do there. But the most important part of it then is you're going to have yours that are between the meals and they're with meals. So you have what we call a slow response or the slow acting, and those are going to be the ones with between meals. So that's your essential sign 4.
Like each of these are probably like at least $50 to $80 a bottle if I had to guess. And she's like, some of these are for between meals and some of them are during meals, like with food. So it's like, how many of these are you taking a day and how much is that costing you and how many pills come in that bottle and how many servings do you get with those pills? It just goes back to being like, okay, so these people are like buying 2 of those $45 bottles of oils per month at a minimum, because that's what you're supposed to start with. And then you're also buying, how many fucking supplements does she have in her hand right now? Like 4? What's that gonna cost you? Like $150, $200? Please, stop. Please, stop it. Get some help.
And your allerzyme. So you're gonna take essential zymes and allerzymes. There we go.
I didn't hear them say vegan enzymes either. What the fuck?
Those essential zymes and allerzymes are the ones that you take between meals. And so those are going to be on, and I say between meals. If you take it before you eat, 30 minutes before you eat too, that's fine for me. It doesn't have to be, clockwork exactly in between when you take meals. The other one is the essential zymes 4 and detox zyme. That is the category for that's your fast acting. So that's immediately with your food. You want to take those for your digestion. So that's how you categorize it. And these two, they can be interchanged. I have all 4. And so when I travel, I love the fact that you can travel with these little blister packs. And they're easy to go. Just pop one in the road, put them in the kids' lunch boxes, whatever you need to.
Could you imagine sending your kids to school with these fucking little pills and being like, you have to take this when you're eating lunch with all your friends? You're gonna get shunned as a child. You will have no friends. Ooh, what are those pills you're taking? Also, as a mother with a child in school, I just got an email from the nurse's office like a few weeks ago where they're like, any like, what do you call it? Like supplements or medication needs to come in the original packaging. It needs to go to the nurse's office and like, you can't just put pills in your kid's fucking backpack or their lunchbox. Maybe that's just my kid's school, but like, I couldn't do that. And there's probably a really damn good reason for it too. Like, holy fuck.
They're there and ready to go. And the detox zyme and allerzyme are really small capsules, so they're easy to take. These tablets, the essential zymes, are enteric coated, and so they do make it all the way down through your digestive system. They don't get broken down in your stomach. So they do have different functions, but don't just focus on one. Experiment with the different ones. Use them the times they're supposed to be used.
Yeah, but Hannah, these kids have been raised in this, and they're like brainwashed into believing that this is.
And don't discount the kids.
Well, okay, let me put it this way then. Sorry, I keep pausing. Yeah, they're brainwashed into believing all this stuff, but you're probably right in the way that like they go to school and none of the other kids are taking it unless they go to a oily school. I don't know. But yeah, I can imagine that the other kids around them aren't just like popping pills at lunch, Those aren't the cool pills to be popping at lunch, okay? Just kidding. No, that was a bad taste joke. Consult your gastro specialist too, yes. That's a disclaimer for this entire fucking series. Yeah, no, you're probably right, actually. Because it's just like a matter of fitting in, like peer pressure. That kids are going to look at your kid popping pills during lunch and they're going to be like, what are you taking? That's weird. My mom doesn't make me take that. And then the whole rest of their class will go, my mom doesn't make me take that either. Why are you taking that? But then, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of like atheist content lately by Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, like ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. And like they have a lot of indoctrination material, essentially. That's basically like if people like, I don't know, question your faith or why you do things, because Jehovah's Witnesses like won't celebrate birthdays and like stuff like that. Like, not to bring religion into this, but this is just where my brain goes. There's like training material to teach the kids how to be like, well, it's because Jehovah told me to, and I just want to make Jehovah happy. Like, it's literal brainwashing. It's literally indoctrinating your children into a religious cult. And not that this is a religious cult, this is an oily cult. So And with all of the fucking books that the publishing company, I think it was called Life and Science, is Young Living's publishing company that just announced that they're closing recently. There was a lot of material that they spouted out all over the place, you know? And I'm sure somewhere in there, it's like there had to have been a way to like overcome objections, you know? Yeah, there totally was, because like, you know, that's part of like network marketing training in general. Anyway, sorry. I'm just speaking out loud. It's word vomit. Sorry.
One either.
Oh, right.
Right. The chewable version.
Yes.
And
Mighty
adults
Design.
Yeah. Adults can take that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know a lot of mamas that'll take a pill crusher or, to make it into a little powder, crush it down further.
So it's the
and
Mighty
put in
Design,
some applesauce.
Is that a with food or between meal thing?
Ollie, that's like the channel that's gotten me into ex-Jehovah's Witness contests, Telltale Atheist. Like, he has like 3 or 4 different channels. I watch them all every day. Like, he's so good. I love his commentary. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, if you want to get into atheists too, well, no, I would say it's more of the skeptic community, but anyway, Telltale, he makes some great shit, dude. He has a lot of content too. But yeah, he's an ex-Jehovah's Witness and like sheds a lot of light on the culty shit that goes on behind closed doors in that religion. And I mean Christianity and a lot of other sects too, but mostly Jehovah's Witnesses. But yeah, anyway, sorry. Shout out to Telltale, he's cool.
We've always just given it to my kids with meals because it's when you think of doing it, right? So just do it.
Just do it when you think of it.
Yeah, and for some of them, again, they need it. You can put it in a smoothie.
Yeah.
Sometimes, that a lot of children don't mind the flavor. It's kind of
pepperminty.
Yeah, it's minty, and but then
My
some
kids don't like the flavor of peppermint.
You can get it, into their food and stuff. So that's just always how we did it.
About the essential enzymes since it's in those little packets. My kids went to school. We didn't homeschool this last year, and they went to school with
Caleb and Sophia makes me so fucking
card,
mad.
So they ate the food. Now let me just say kudos to whoever wants to make the food better, because I've known a lot of people who want to do that. However, they didn't go to this school. And so my kids, let me just say, they have a card, and basically at the end of the year, we saw all the junk food that my kids ate. And I'm not saying like this prepared food, but I'm talking about like the free, well, not free, but we paid for it, the ice cream and the chips and all that. And so I'm so glad I didn't know that they were eating this until the end of the school year. But I'm so glad that I sent them with the enzymes for, because, and they're older, so they can take the capsules. Yeah, it helped them so much. And even to this day, my oldest, if he's eaten something that does not agree with his stomach, he's like, where are the enzymes, Mom?
Yeah.
So I'm very good. Like, my kids love the enzymes and understand that it really, really helps, because
Except
it
it
has helped them
doesn't.
in their time.
They just think that it helps because biggest bang for oh, this is the dude, huh?
Hi, I'm Talia,
Oh,
and today
shit.
I'm going to be
Not a dude. Okay, the first episode of this, they did the biggest bang for your buck, and there was like one of the husbands there, and he's like, "Hey, this is for all my fellas," and then like talking about how to save money, like as if women aren't allowed to. Like, women don't shop; they're not the heads of the household. The men are the ones who are wearing the pants of the family. They're the head of the family. They're the ones who spend the money. I guess not in MLMs though, huh? I think MLMs are mostly just wives spending their husband's money, but it's like an allowance, right? Anyway, yeah, that's what it was. But I guess maybe they got enough criticism on that first episode that they're like, yeah, maybe we should stop with the misogynist shit.
showing you how to get the biggest bang for your buck out of your Young Living shampoo and conditioner. So originally, when I first started using Young Living products, I was really interested in using the shampoo and conditioner, and I couldn't really get it to work for my hair, but I was determined. So this is a simple hack that you can use to not only get the biggest bang for your buck, but maybe to make your product a little bit more usable. It's super simple. All you need is a bottle of the shampoo or conditioner, 2 mason jars. These are 32-ounce mason jars and lids, and something to stir with, and a warm tea kettle or hot water kettle. And so all you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and empty your contents of your shampoo or conditioner into a 32-ounce mason jar.
That's shampoo? That looks like eggs. I swear I thought she was about to put eggs on her head, which I know is a thing that people do. I think I've heard Brad Mondo say that doesn't actually do anything except make your hair smell like eggs, like gross raw eggs. But regardless, that shampoo is the nastiest shit I think I've ever seen. And also, is that no, that's not the entire content of that bottle, is it? Maybe. That doesn't seem like a lot. And how much are they paying per bottle? Probably at least like $30-$40, if I had to guess.
So I've already got the shampoo in here. There was a little bit left in the bottle. So I went ahead and...
Oh, wait. Okay, so she said those are 32 ounce. So what would you say? That's probably what, like 8 ounces? Maybe 12? Probably 12 ounces. Like, so a 12-ounce bottle of shampoo, that's not going to get you very far.
Put that in there. Sometimes when you fill it up with water and shake it to get the extra shampoo or conditioner that's left, it will explode. So go ahead and pop that top and put it in there. And so I just go ahead and add that hot water straight into the jar. And then I'm just gonna mix it up. Now, I use a tea kettle for the purpose that...
$26.75 at the discount for a bottle of their lavender shampoo. So, I mean, I guess they're cheaper than Monat. There's that at least. Without the discount, it's $35.
I was originally using just hot tap water out of my faucet, and I wasn't finding that
this seems like a waste of shampoo.
Well. And so I tried using the tea kettle. It actually worked a lot better.
Exactly.
And I think it's just because the product is so thick that it just doesn't dissolve as well if the water's not hot enough. That's totally your choice, totally optional. You can do whatever you want. It's just preference. So I go ahead and just mix it up pretty good.
Right, hula chow down.
And
God, you guys are so right.
More water to the top of this.
You're just watering down shampoo. What are you doing?
All the way up. And then mix this in. And if your water is really hot, you might need to use a dishcloth or a hot pad or pot holder. Now what you'll notice...
Maybe don't use boiling water.
It kind of actually turns colors.
Let's see, you diluted it and it got lighter. Wow.
I don't really know if that's important or not, but it does.
It's not. It's just the way.
So then once you have this one done, I pour it out half and half. It does not have to be that exact. That looks pretty good. And then I fill them both up to the top.
So just dilute it more. Take a fucking sip, babes.
Just like this.
Delicious.
And you're ready to go. Now,
what are you doing with this?
So don't do this right before you take a shower, or you're gonna burn your scalp. So I usually do this right when I empty when I finish using my previous one, and I let them sit overnight.
What is the point of this?
Put these lids on them here. And they're very warm. So I usually let them sit overnight, let them cool. It's gonna be really watery. But I put mine in these little squirt bottles, old time ketchup bottles. I got mine at Sam's. You can get them on Amazon. And this way I can control the flow of how much of the product comes out at one time.
Could you not do that with the bottle it came in? I'm pretty sure you can. It looks like just about any other shampoo bottle with the little clip top, and you just... It's not that hard to control how much comes out of one of the little clip top things, you know? Or the flip top. You just press the little button and it goes... That's what that is. That's what... What are you talking about, ma'am? Ma'am! These are the same people who, like, bitch and moan about how, like, your laundry detergent is mostly water. And it's like, yeah. You're basically just, like, doing the same thing that you're complaining about companies, like, already doing for you. Holy shit.
I just use this right in my scalp. It makes the product much easier to use. And
so you're spending $25 on a bottle of shampoo that isn't easy to use. Make it stop. I hate this. I hate this so much. This is so stupid. This whole thing is so stupid. Oh my God, what the fuck is happening? Hold me, I'm scared. Come here, baby, it'll be okay. Oh, Pop-Tart's here. She's like, Mom, do you need a hug?
It just goes a lot further. I already did the conditioner
Pippi's
earlier.
been here the
This
whole
one
time,
actually
too.
will thicken up pretty well.
She did it with the conditioner too? Okay, it's one thing to water down shampoo, but like to have to water down conditioner? Why? Like, I feel like that waters down the effectiveness, right? Like, diluting it doesn't do anything. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. This is stupid. Someone please send help. Someone call the police. This is not... This is a war crime.
Overnight, this one stays a little bit more watery, and you'll notice that the product actually will settle. So when you do this, make sure you, invert your jars before you refill them or before you use them, just to give it a quick mix. So once you've let your shampoo and conditioner sit overnight, you can go ahead and use a squirt bottle like this that you can get either at Sam's or on Amazon, and put these, I keep these in the shower. I just refill them as needed. And these jars will last me right at about 2 months.
And I don't know why.
In the
Like,
shower.
what did you get
And
into?
I pretty much wash my hair every day, every other day. It does not take a lot. The product still goes a long way. And so this is just another way for you to get the biggest bang for your buck.
So that hack was, oh hell yeah, the dumb stuff with oils is good. So that hack was water down your shampoo. I think I just had a stroke. What the fuck? What the fuck?
We're back with another video. Dumb stuff with oils. I mean, I know that this is your favorite segment of the show.
It's our favorite. We won't tell anybody else. It's
yes. We were talking after the last show, and Deanna was telling us that she's a feeler.
Yeah, I feel the pain whenever a hot oil is applied to a sensitive area.
So stop doing it.
I just laugh at you.
Can you all just stop doing
but
that?
send us your stories, because we really want to know, and you're helping everybody.
Yes.
Okay?
We're all learning from you.
Yes. So we have another
Yeah, this is
video
where they
from
troll each
Amber,
other.
and I can't wait to see what she's going to tell us.
Okay.
So
She in the car still?
She is.
she's still in her car. Hopefully she has her
Let's see if
seatbelt on this time.
Let's see if she's pregnant right now. Okay.
Wait, this is the same person from last time? They've been like begging people to send them clips of them admitting to dumb shit they've done with oils for 4 episodes now. And they can only get, I think the first episode they were telling their stories. And then the second episode it was this lady's sister. And then last episode it was like one lady. And there was something weird. Was she like not wearing a seatbelt? She was like driving while she was telling the story or something like that. I don't know. And I think they're saying that this is the same lady again. So it's been an entire month, and the only person you can get to submit dumb stuff with oil videos is this one lady and your sister. Cool. I'm glad you have such a dedicated audience. They're bullying this girl.
My husband and I were trying out some oils, and we got
Oh, this is the one. Oh my god, this is the lady. Do you guys remember? Okay, if you didn't watch the last episode, this woman, what was it? She tricked her husband into taking an oil. He had like some kind of like liver issue or something, and he didn't want to take the oil, like he didn't want to ingest the oil that was needed to fix his problem. So she told him that it would help with the sexy times. Yeah. And so he did it for that. So she lied to him to get him to somehow use oils in a way that they aren't actually for. She tried to trick him into doing it for his health. Literally, like, getting someone to consume something against their will without consent. Like, yeah, she tricked her husband. Oh, that's right. Oh, fuck. She said it was lube. Oh, it's so fucked up. All of it is so fucked up. And now she's like, my husband and I, is this lady in labor? Is she okay? Look at her face. Okay, sorry.
really spicy one in our mouth, and we were like dancing around, and we were trying to be tough and trying to like wait it out. And and I poured myself a glass of milk because I wanted to like
Which is
get
what you're
some
supposed
fat
to do.
into my
Yes.
mouth.
Good tip.
You know, to like take the burning sensation
Can you
down.
fart before you
And
do
so-
this?
But
I turned
there's a but
around
coming.
to do something else, and my husband grabbed my glass of milk and he drank it. And I turned around and I was so angry because my mouth was on fire. Like, I don't know, we had like oregano or thyme or something that we were being macho about. And
So they took it undiluted. They took a hot oil undiluted, I'm assuming, or at least in a very high ratio of it or whatever. And it was burning her mouth. So instead of pouring 2 cups of milk, one for her and one for her husband, like a good wife or spouse, like a good spouse, a good caring spouse would, no, she poured one for herself and was like, fuck you, honey, I'm doing this. And he probably just thought like, oh, you're my wife and you're just being nice, so we're gonna share this glass of milk, or you got this milk for me and now you're gonna, you know? And she's like, no, fuck you. You're both experiencing the same pain, and that is your other half. So she poisoned herself and now she's laughing about it. Yeah, she poisoned herself and her husband. Why are these people like this? Dude, I don't know. I don't fucking know, man.
in my kitchen.
She was being
And
macho.
But they both had it in their
and
mouth?
I sucker
Yeah, her
punched him.
husband is-
I was so mad at
You punched him?
Wow.
So she's not only, oh my god, this woman needs to go to jail. Someone like literally called the police. So she is convincing her husband to use essential oils in ways that are not meant, I mean, not that essential oils are meant for any of the shit they use it for, but yeah, okay, so she's basically lying to her husband to try to get him to ingest essential oils against his will without his consent. And then she also, when he did actually consent to taking the oils and it was causing a plethora of pain, she didn't pour him a glass of milk, just herself. And then when he grabbed it, she punched him. This is... Okay, now, like, I had a moment to laugh about it, but, like, now I'm actually pissed. Like, now I'm like, you are the worst wife. Well, maybe not the worst wife, but you are definitely up there. If being a bad wife was a pyramid scheme, you'd be pretty close to the top. Like, what a fucking shitty spouse, man. This poor man. And somehow... he's totally okay with you constantly doing this to him. Does he know? Does he know? Oh my god. I'm so mad. I hate this woman. She sucks. She sucks so bad. Like, do better by your husband, man. He deserves better. I don't know him. He's probably a piece of shit in his own ways, too. Since he's married to you, and he seems to think that everything you're doing is okay, so I don't want to know what he's doing. Since you're, like, normalizing this treatment of your spouse, but he doesn't deserve this. So fucking knock it off. Holy shit.
Now jumps off with oils. That's domestic violence. What are you doing?
Or something
She's
like that. And of
fucking,
course,
they're laughing
they're
about
on
it, but that's
fire.
true.
I can't remember that, like, you could also use your olive
word.
oil,
That
your
is the truth.
coconut
So
oil.
true.
Like, you're
So
not
true. No
remembering
brain
that
cells.
at that point. And so, anyway,
It does. It
my
affects
husband
your-
does not
it
feel
affects your
safe at
brain.
home because of that.
But you know, there's a.
So,
I think
those
there's
are
an
my
oil for sucker
stories.
punching.
Stop talking over each other. I don't know what's happening.
That we have.
Stress away.
Anything we can use in the bedroom, like that.
This
helps
was a
my husband.
real-
And they both had it in
And
their mouth.
he like comes right in.
She's a
I'm like,
little
it's date
neighbor.
night. Go get your Juba cleanse. And he says yes. And he,
That's
you know,
just the
uses all the
joke.
things.
No more Juba cleanse. In the
and
bedroom.
then also, I remember now to have coconut oil on hand, like in the kitchen and ready.
We know.
I bet these people are into some really freaky shit. Like, you know they're into freaky shit. Just gonna leave it at that. Like, clearly all the signs are there.
And 2 glasses of milk.
We can
Yes,
use spicy
glasses of
oils.
milk.
No, you know what
Especially
she
on the
needs?
face.
Okay.
We
Yep,
send her
that's
some
all.
Christmas presents.
You know what she needs?
I'm
What?
telling
She
you.
needs some stress away. She's sucker punching people.
At least you hit him in the gut.
We need it.
She needs fucking anger management courses, and he needs to go find a new wife because you are a fucking...
You're such a lovely lady.
On opposite day.
Oil called self-control. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, how come Gary didn't make that?
It's good to know. It's good to know because I'm your friend, Amber, and I'm gonna be aware. I'm gonna make sure I don't get close enough for a sucker punch. No kidding.
Yeah, stay away from this woman.
I thought she was so calm and mild mannered.
She love any old thing.
This is what dumb stuff with oil will do to you. You become a maniac. You become.
Yeah.
This is what being indoctrinated into a fucking cult does to you. It makes you abuse your spouse, poison children, make people eat essential oils against their will when they super don't want to. And not just this lady and her husband. It's like those brownies, those fucking brownie. Like, this is not the first time that I've heard. You know what was the thing? Remember Boo? Y'all remember Black Oxygen Organics? You know what was going around in the Boo circles a while ago? Boo brownies. Because you could disguise. It just looks like chocolate. It's just dirt. It's literally, I mean, it was literally dirt. That was the product. So people were putting this dirt in brownie batter, not telling anybody, and forcing their family to eat them. Yeah. This happens, and this happens more than any of these MLMs want to admit, dude. It's fucking wild. Wild. And that's what these fucking cults do to people, dude. Like, try to tell me it's not a cult. You're trying to force your beliefs on other people, too, without their consent, and it's wild.
I'm a crazy person. We can't control what we do. So if you can't control what you do and you do dumb stuff,
And in
send us your
videos.
videos.
Yeah, that was another thing the Boo
Don't
people
choose
did.
violence, though.
Yeah, and here we are talking about the gut again. Our gut health, like, it's connected. All our body systems are connected.
Foundational.
Exactly. And our gut is connected to every part in our skin. And so when our gut is not healthy, it actually will show on our skin in various ways, whether dry skin or irritations or aging, signs of aging that's very premature. And so thankfully we have all these wonderful oils and wonderful supplements to use for healthy skin.
Absolutely. And when we talk about skin, we want to talk about nutrients. And what if you have people that are, they just are picky eaters? What if you have kids that are so the Ningxia greens is great because it's something you can add. I have added it to I love to add it to Pure Protein Complete for my kids, and I put a little tablespoon of almond butter with it because it is not taste free. It does have a flavor to it. It has the greens. It's greens. It's fresh food. But I put a little almond.
That is not the definition of fresh food. That is like probably a powder, right? That's not fresh food. She's like, it's fruits and it's fresh fruit. No, that's not fresh fruit. That's a powder, ma'am. Powder doesn't grow on trees like that. You have to make it. It's not fresh. It's like the opposite of what fresh means.
I'd put like a tablespoon of almond butter in the shake and some crushed ice you can do frozen strawberries. Can I make a chocolate covered strawberry shake and put the greens in it, and they have really enjoyed it. So working with kids, we want with taste buds, we love our taste buds to change where everybody would love everything all the time, but we go through seasons and kids sometimes have challenges. Right. And so I would definitely say Ningxia Greens is a good way to help kids getting those things into their diets. If they're not, if they're eating foods when they leave home, it's a good way to kind of start getting those back into their diets. So
going back to
maybe grown-ups too.
I know. Let me say, going back to that story. So I was wondering why my child was having irritation on his skin, which we had cleared up like a long time ago.
Could it be because you're constantly feeding him fucking essential oils? Could it possibly be? I don't know. Maybe she's gonna tell us. But come on, my kid used to have clear skin, and now he doesn't. First of all, there's these things called hormones. Second of all, you're making your child eat loads of essential oils a day. Like, don't try to tell me that that's not connected to it.
And I was like, then I saw
Jennifer,
all
it's
the
wild.
things of all the ice cream. I'm like, oh, that's why. I was like, you can't. And that's one of the points is that if you're eating crap and you do this, yes, it will kind of maybe stabilize it, but it's not going to help it tremendously. Yes, okay, it's not going to fix it.
They're making it sound like like those people who are like, yeah, I ate an entire cheesecake for dinner, but I also ate an apple for breakfast, so it evens it out. That's not how it works. Hey, can someone please tell these people that that is not how food works? That's not how nutrition works. That's not how any of this works. Hey, can we not? Can we fucking not? I'm so angry.
Listen, I've heard this. Deborah Starkey has said this. You cannot
the episode's almost done. Don't worry. We got
a poor diet.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it was still the premiere. So.
You don't have enough money to out. You know what I mean? It would cost you
couple
more
minutes, probably.
and more supplements. You have to take so much more to feel effects in your body when you're filling your body with junk food and with just food that's not meant to be additives and all that.
I would recommend, because we all are.
You mean essential?
Right?
Food that's not meant to be. Essential oils are not found in nature. So, like, by definition, your essential oils and your little fucking capsules and shit are just as much not meant to be as any other food, really. Wow.
Right, so we're all responsible. I would recommend people really interested in learning about this to look at the individual ingredients of all 4 of those products and just do a little research on what some of those specific enzymes do. I mean, just like really briefly, like I have a kiddo who he reacts to lactose and milk and everything. And so we use Allerzyme for him because that helps balance out his body. And he knows. I mean, he's like, I need the enzyme. You know, like he goes and gets it. Yeah. There's, and so Detoxzyme has things in it, like if you're really needing to support your liver, or even if, after the holidays you've had too much rich food and that night, and then you pop a few of those for the next day, because that's kind of what that's for. Essential Zyme's for more generic, and so many blister packs in there. Like, it's because it's for every day. It's for like the eating, helping you with all of your food. And then Essential Zyme, just the plain Essential Zyme, enteric coated, it's going down to your colon. So I take it.
If your body's working the way it's supposed to, you don't need help with your food. And if you do need help with your food, then you need a doctor and not what did they call it? Enzymes, or whatever the fuck. You don't need that shit. You need a doctor and probably some medical treatment, like actual medical treatment, and not your fucking stupid ass essential oils.
I take like 3 a day. Like, that's my go-to, because it's gonna just keep my colon clean and just eat it up. So there are different purposes and reasons to take them.
That's so good. So good, yeah. So we want healthy skin from the inside out. And we've got all the great products for that.
Yep, beauty from the inside out.
Thanks for watching That Oil Show. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you can catch new episodes every first Tuesday of the month. And if you enjoyed learning about these amazing products and want some of your own, reach out to the person who shared That Oil Show with you.
Reach out to me, bitches. Wow, guys. Great job. We did it. We made it. We made it through. We made it through the wilderness. Holy shit. Holy shit. I feel like I say this after every episode, but I'm like, that was definitely the worst one. No, but like that one I feel like got me more worked up. You know what I think it is I think that, like, you start with the first one and it's like, wow, that was shitty. And then, like, you move on and it's just, instead of, like, replacing the last episode's shittiness with new shittiness, it's just adding more shittiness on top of the That Oil Show shit pile is what it is. And at this point, we're getting close to it being fucking Mount Everest of shit right now. And it just makes me more and more angry the more we watch of it. Meanwhile, it's extremely entertaining. So, I don't know. I hope I'm not the only one who thinks that this shit is entertaining, because as angry as I am right now, I love this goddamn show. But I think the only reason I like it is because we're all here hating it together. So, it's like snowballing. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Oh, you made teeny tiny Christmas stockings. They're so cute. Yeah, when kids get brought into it, pisses me off. When husbands get dragged into it, when spouses get unwillingly dragged into it, it pisses me off. Yeah, it's like watching bad reality TV. No, that's what Yours Girls is. Watching Era's Girls is like bad reality TV. This is just like watching bad talk shows. Like morning shows. Like the View. You know. Would you consider that reality show? I'd say that's more of a talk show. Anyway, I don't know. The teens, yeah. Allerzyme is $50. Regular generic lactase enzyme is $12. Lactase makes it so that lactose intolerant people can have milk. Is that all that was? And it was $50? Like, my best friend is lactose intolerant, and I know she gets by just fine. She eats like shit. Love you, Kayla, but you eat like shit, and you know it. So I know she doesn't use this young oil, oh my god, Young Living essential oil shit, and she's still alive, so I think she's fine. What time do I do these on Tuesdays? Well, oh yeah, well, that's what I was saying at the beginning. Maybe like tomorrow or the next day I'll run a poll here on YouTube, maybe on Instagram too, just to see what your guys' what you guys prefer as far as live stream nights, because I used to be doing Tuesday because it was what was working best for my schedule because my husband was working from home, but that's not how it works anymore because he got a promotion. Yay, that's wonderful, hooray, but he doesn't work from home on Tuesdays anymore, so like it really doesn't matter what day I do this anymore. So I'll run a poll in whatever day most of you want to do stuff here. Watch Era's Girls, watch that oil show. We'll get a schedule going that way, but like this Tuesday thing was just kind of because it was my schedule, but now it doesn't matter. Now it's all about y'all's schedule. So yes, all this colon talk got me feeling pretty poopy. Oh no, man. A bad 3 a.m. infomercial, kind of. Yeah. Like back in the 90s when they had those hour-long infomercials. That is kind of what this is like. Wow. Yeah, Hannah, really, we traded animal abuse for human abuse. Yeah, they had the dog, that Zoe dog, in I think the first 2 episodes. In the last 2 episodes, we just had this lady abusing her husband. Holy shit, guys. Alright, well, listen, I know it's almost 8 o'clock where I'm at, which means it's pretty much later for almost everybody here, so... except for Hunter, who's in Australia, who is, what is it over there, like, afternoon? Middle of the day? Almost evening? So if you're not Hunter, then it's probably really late for you, and I'll let y'all go. Anyway, it's 5 a.m. Whoa, where are you? Turtle Tooth, are you in the UK? Are you in England? Wait, where's that? 5 a.m. No, you'd be further. I feel like England is like 8 hours ahead. Oh, so maybe. I don't know. You tell me. I'm not going to sit here and guess. Oh, dang, am I right? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you're also in Australia? 2 p.m. Okay, look it. I am so good at guessing times. Not really. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for being here, guys. The replay is going to be up if you missed any of it. Keep an eye out for a poll if you want to join us on our Tuesday night streams in the future, and it won't be Tuesday night anymore unless you guys still want to keep doing Tuesday night, but I'll do a poll and see when everybody's schedule works out the best. But as always, there's always going to be a replay up, so even if you miss it, you can watch it anyway. Yeah, Tuesdays are great. Tuesdays are fine. I always look forward to Tuesdays, but anyway, whatever you guys want to do. I am starting research for a video about the whole like Lensa AI art thing, and it's like a big research piece, so I don't know. I mean, it's not going to be sponsored, so I can basically just get it up whenever I'm done with it, but I don't know how long I'm going to be researching it and editing it and shit, so I get the feeling it's going to be a really big project, though, so I don't know the next time I'm going to see you guys. The next time I see you guys might be another live stream, depending on what we decide to do. But yeah, just some plans for the upcoming week or so. Yeah, live is fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely would rather be on a live stream than having to watch the replay, but either way, yeah. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your Tuesday night with me as always, and we'll be back sometime next week with more Era's Girls. Yes.